Senate Democrats are looking to repeal the Defense of Marriage Act. The federal law defines marriage as a relationship between a man and a woman. California Senator Dianne Feinstein is pushing for the repeal. The 10 Democrats on the Senate Judiciary Committee support it, but the prospects are less certain in the full Senate. Repealing DOMA would require the federal government to recognize gay marriage in states where it is legal. The hearing is set for November 3rd. Peter Sprigg is a senior fellow with the Family Research Council, and he joins us now to talk about the latest effort to repeal the Defense of Marriage Act. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Well, how real do you think is this threat to repeal DOMA?
I think it's likely that this repeal bill will pass out of the committee when the committee acts on it next week. But I do not think it's likely to pass the full Senate or to achieve the 60 votes needed for cloture in the full Senate, and it stands virtually no chance in the House of Representatives. Nevertheless, it's disturbing that this bill is now under attack. This law, which was passed by huge bipartisan majorities in both houses of Congress and signed into law by President Bill Clinton in 1996, is now under attack in all three branches of government, in the courts, in Congress through this bill, and in the executive branch through the Obama administration's failure to effectively enforce it.
Well, on a state level, when same-sex unions have been put to a vote of the people, voters have repeatedly defeated efforts to legalize gay marriage. So if voters don't want it, why would the federal government support it?
Well, that's exactly right. I mean, we still have a strong consensus in this country, despite the fact that there are a few states which now allow same-sex couples to marry. There are at least 44 states that do not, and that means that we have a strong consensus in favor of defining marriage as the union of one man and one woman nationally. And the Federal Defense of Marriage Act simply represents and reflects that strong national consensus and says we're not going to let these sort of radical social experiments in a handful of states dictate the law for the entire nation.
Well, quickly, we know that the gay marriage movement is very strong, but what should supporters of traditional marriage do to protect DOMA?
Well, certainly it's important to contact your members of Congress and urge them to oppose any effort to repeal DOMA. And that's the case in the Senate, where they're moving on this bill. In the House, urge them to continue to support the decision to intervene in the court cases in which DOMA is under challenge, and where the bipartisan legal advisory group is now defending the law because the Obama Justice Department decided not to.
All right, Peter Sprigg with the Family Research Council, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.